for the record. It's good! Stephen Curry!
The NBA slogan, "Where amazing happens," isn't just for show. No, it adequately describes everything we have seen in the past, what we are witnessing right now, and what we will witness in the future for some of the most talented and gifted players in the world. These NBA players have given us countless hours of entertainment and executed things that are beyond our wildest imaginations for more than 50 years. Players from all over the world have tried to outdo one another on the hardwood in terms of winning and entertainment ever since James Naismith invented the idea of setting up a league of teams that won games by getting the ball through the hoop more often than the other. And today, we'll be showing you a few NBA impossible moments that are on another level. Sit tight, cause it's going to be one heck of a ride. Firstly, remember when Kobe Bryant made Vincent Yarbrough a household name? Vincent Yarbrough is one of those unique NBA players whose claim to fame is not for being an exceptional player, but rather for being dunked on by an exceptional player. Similar to Shawn Bradley, Yarbrough wouldn't be well known today if it wasn't for his involvement in one of NBA's all-time great poster dunks. Bryant received an excellent full-court pass from the Denver Nuggets and, with Yarbrough pursuing him, moved behind his back, took another step, and smashed down a reverse slam over the top of the guard. Bryant was the master of unbelievable dunks like this in his prime. He has made people like Vincent Yarbrough famous by performing slams from unusual angles while using an insane amount of hang time. Number 2. When Kobe Bryant stunned the Miami Heat. The luckiest shot of his career, perhaps? Well, probably, given that he said it himself. Does it matter in any way that he may have hit the best game-winning pitch of his career? Nah, not at all. There is a reason Kobe is referred to as the Black Mamba. He established a reputation as one of the most deadly players to play against when the ball is in his hands, because he is as deadly as they come in the closing stages of games. No club understands this more than the Miami Heat, who experienced Kobe at his peak when Bryant shocked them and snatched a victory that was all but guaranteed. Anyone might have predicted that Kobe would attempt the final shot with 3 seconds remaining and the Heat leading 107-105. Kobe Bryant hoisted up a sideways shot with the rim and slid away. It would have been impossible for anyone else to make it if they weren't called Kobe Bryant, despite Dwayne Wade providing the finest defense anyone could have thrown at Bryant. However, the problem for the Heat was that Kobe Bryant took the shot, not anyone else. So, as expected, he banked in the game-winning basket to give the Lakers a surprise 108-107 victory over the Heat team. Number 3. When Tracy McGrady finished off 13 points in 35 seconds. Tracy McGrady single-handedly closed out the Spurs on December 9th, 2004. He was a basketball god for a quick 35-second period. The Houston Rockets ought to have been prepared to leave the court and reflect on this game before moving on to the next one, when the San Antonio Spurs led by double digits with just over 30 seconds remaining. However, Tracy McGrady had other ideas for his Rockets. One three-pointer was made by McGrady, then he hit a second, and another with a foul this time. It would only be fitting if the Spurs gave the ball to T-Mac with the score at 82-80 and a few seconds left in the game. With 2 seconds left, McGrady drove the length of the court, pulled up from the three-point line, and buried the game winner. The Rockets eventually defeated the Spurs by a score of 83-82, providing every NBA fan with a reason to watch an entire game from beginning to end. Today, Tracy McGrady is viewed as an example to NBA teams all across the world that nothing is impossible. Number 4. Michael Jordan's 6 three-pointers. It has already been established that Michael Jordan is a unique athlete. The shooting display he put on in the 1991-1992 NBA Finals match against the Portland Trail Blazers was one of the most memorable series of NBA events. Jordan had an early impact in Game 1 by putting on arguably the most incredible NBA Finals performance of all time. He nailed an NBA record 6 three-pointers while also setting a record-breaking 35 points in a half. Jordan's reaction following the 6th three-pointer when he looked over to the scoreboard and simply shrugged his shoulders as if to say, "I don't know how it's happening either," also stands out as much as the 6 three-pointers. The Bulls would claim their second consecutive championship by winning the game 122-89 and the series in 6 games. Number 5. LeBron James' brilliant comeback from a 1-3 deficit in the 2016 NBA Finals. With 73 victories and 9 defeats during the 2015-16 NBA season, the Golden State Warriors set a record for the best regular season record ever for for a club. The Cleveland Cavaliers, led by LeBron James, were predicted to meet the defending champs in the NBA Finals for the second straight year. In the series, the Cavaliers weren't really considered the favorites. With 2 easy victories at home, the Warriors established a 2-0 lead in the 2016 NBA Finals, until the Cavaliers rallied and won Game 3 in Cleveland. However, Golden State led 3-1 after Game 4, thanks to Stephen Curry's 38 points. No team had ever been able to overcome this tally in the NBA Finals on any of the prior 32 occasions. However, LeBron James is no ordinary player, and he went on to score 41 points in Game 5 on the road to salvage the season. He then forced a Game 7 in the 6th game of the 2016 NBA Finals, with another 41-point performance at home. Finally, Kyrie Irving made the tying three-pointer in Game 7 to give the Cavaliers their first NBA championship. LeBron James led both teams in every statistic measured throughout the series, earning him his 3rd MVP trophy. In Game 7, LeBron James also recorded a triple-double and may have made the best defensive play in NBA history. With fewer than 2 minutes remaining in the game, he produced a tremendous block on Andre Iguodala to keep the score tied. Number 6. Stephen Curry overtakes Ray Allen for NBA's all-time three-point lead. Curry finished the game with 5 three-pointers and a game-high 22 points after making 2 three-pointers in the first quarter to pass Ray Allen and take the number 1 spot on the NBA's all-time made three-pointers leaderboard. The Warriors guard shattered the record in 789 games, 511 games fewer than the 1,300 games it took Allen to accomplish the feat. In less than a minute of play, Curry nailed his first long-range shot of the game, a 29-footer, to give the Warriors a 5-2 lead. At the 7-minute 32-second mark, Curry made a record-breaking basket on a play that he didn't even anticipate seeing the ball on. In order to stop play, Kevon Looney immediately committed a foul, and referees granted an extended timeout so that the Madison Square Garden crowd could fully celebrate Curry's historic achievement. Curry hugged many fans as he circled the court before sitting on the bench and spending some time with Green. Curry embraced Allen, the former record holder, as well. Later, Steph would give his father, Dell, the record-breaking ball. Number 8. Michael Jordan's final shot. For fans outside of Utah at least, this is conceivably the greatest moment in NBA history. In Game 6 of the NBA Finals, with the Jazz leading 86-85, Jordan grabbed the ball from Karl Malone to give the Bulls one final chance to win the game and the championship. Jordan promptly drove the length of the court without using any timeouts, meeting Byron Russell at the three-point line. Russell slipped as Jordan drove to the outside of the foul line, giving him an open shot to win the game. Michael Jordan made it with ease, giving the Bulls an advantage of 87-86 and their second three-peat of the decade. This was thought to be his final opportunity in a legendary career before he made an infamous comeback with the Washington Wizards. It is typical to always end any shoot-around with a successful shot. Having said that, if he hadn't returned to lower his stats, this would have been the perfect way to end a career. And that's it for our list of impossible NBA moments that were on another level. Did we miss out on any? Let us know down in the comments section.